unnecessarily conceded by Marouane Zenden.
I think he knew he wasn't going anywhere, Lauren. He drew the free kick from Zenden. He was happy to take it.
Chelsea have pulled everyone back. And Lauren to the unmarked Ray Parlour.
First part, excellent execution of the shot. Not the best from Ray Parlour. Everyone expects it to go deep, and then he takes one touch and anything across goal is a ball, Martin. Really, I don't think he's intent in going narrow side, but just thrashes at it rather.
Touch from Parlour, and the flag against Kanu.
Well, they might argue, but I think they're right again here. He's just a fraction off. Ferrer just puts the brakes on in time there from right back.
So the offsides are all in one half of Stamford Bridge, aren't they? Because as Claudio Ranieri was protesting, they're not turning Arsenal Chelsea. It's a good new playing surface here. Good for passing. That's obviously going to be the way that Chelsea look to unhinge Arsenal if they can. With the width as well. Behind Gudjohnsen from Kroenke's crosses is Zenden. Both wingers were involved.
Funny football, isn't it? First ball over the top, and they fashion the best chance of the match. Lovely ball in from Kroenke. He's got bodies to miss Zenden. I think that's the only thing where he might have just pulled it wide, because Lauren and Keown really give him no real target to hit, Martin. And well, anyone could have put a toe on that and it's in.
Wiltor winding up for the shot, pushed out by Cudicini. Kanu's onto the rebound. Toure, Kanu again, and all the while the flag has been up.
Well, what an introduction that almost was. We had great piece of skill wide on the left-hand side, and when he just slipped the ball to Wiltor, I didn't think there was anything on Martin, but shifted it across the face. You watch this, got nowhere to go. Well, yeah, he has. Lovely skill that was. It looks like he's going to get crowded out, Wiltor, but he manages to open it up, and it ends up being a pretty good save from Cudicini at the end.
It's the shot of a man who's scored 4 times in 3 previous Premiership games this season. And on a run like that, you expect to score in every game. Kroenke. Jesper Kroenke missed a lot of last season with a knee injury. It can take quite a while to recover from such absences. Should point out that both the Hasselbank and the Gudjohnsen had surgery in the summer as well. Maybe that's been responsible for their sluggish starts to the season. Pay-per-view match for you from the Barclaycard Premiership, Channel 433, Manchester United against Middlesbrough, Tuesday 7:30. Andy D'Urso trying to maintain some consistency here.
I think Patrick Vieira saying it's 33 minutes gone and it's the first time of giving a free kick away in the match. But I do think the Chelsea players would say, hold on, you've booked 2 of ours for the same sort of tackle. But that's what happens when referees make a rod like that, Martin. He ends up with a book full of yellow cards.
He's been called back, Vieira. He does have extra responsibility now as Arsenal's captain, Vieira. It's responsibility to keep himself in check. This is one of the grounds where he has been sent off. It was in a League Cup tie a few years ago. And Chelsea did beat the Gunners. Zola. It's in the net. Gudjohnsen was the distraction. Aim for the far post and it might drift in. it. It's Chelsea 1, Arsenal 0.
Well, that's a problem for the goalkeeper, Martin. He cannot go for the cross because he's expected a touch, and he has to be ready for the save. Not very good marking from Arsenal. They allow Gudjohnsen to wander in there, totally unmarked. And then he's got the problem of do I go for it? And by the time normally goalkeepers react, it's bounced and it's skipped past you. And that's exactly what happened. Put it in the right place. If you get a touch, you probably don't score. But if you don't, well, that's what can happen.
The champions are behind. Gianfranco Zola's impressive start to the season continues. Zenden. All about the free kick that Vieira conceded. Led to the booking, the delay, maybe a lack of concentration, but definite craft from the set piece. And the goalkeeper, even if David Seaman's wisdom and experience, left stranded as the ball nestled in the left-hand corner of his net. It's now a Zola corner.
Didn't get anything on that. Came into a crowd scene. The England goalkeeper, but it just drifted harmlessly away. But lots of players there.
Isn't it amazing, Andy? We've had so many goals at this end of the ground where we've been here about was there a touch, wasn't there?
No.
And there's nothing there for Gudjohnsen. He tried his best to do it. There was the Gallas one against Manchester United. Frank Lampard claimed a touch, wasn't given the goal against Norwich in the Cup here at the beginning of the year. It's the same Lampard having a crack here. Gudjohnsen. Chelsea suddenly stimulated by a strange goal, but one that did have its origins in craft and class.
Oh, it's a free kick you obviously like, Mark, because, as you say, the goal against Manchester United from the opposite side, of course, it's still the same bent end with the left foot as ending that one, the right foot of Zola. And if you put it in the right areas, you've always got a chance.
Zola's corner. Difficult for Seaman. Lampard heading it. Great block by Vieira.
Captain's part played there.
It's a bit of a fall by Will Tell when he recognised that he wasn't going to get the ball. Lasso. Vieira pressed into a mistake by Zola. This is Gallas. Zola for Gudjohnsen. Lampard trying to get their far post. Comes out for Gronkja, and he's dragged it wide.
Screaming at behind the goal that Frank Lampard was impeded during the cross. Didn't think so. They're a little rattled, the champions, at the moment. They are on the back foot, and Chelsea players just sense that there might be another one there. Another one for the take. It just scuffs the shot, really. Never really threatening, but it's a chance. Yeah, you see Lampard going over. I don't think there's anything there. I think it's just a coming together.
Lasso.
Amazing how goals change games, Martin. They haven't looked like scoring, Chelsea, apart from the Zenden shot, really. They're pretty much on the back foot, defensive, not really creating anything, but suddenly the goal goes in. Players are up. Arsenal got to just compose themselves again.
Oh, referee was a little early with the whistle, really, as Arsenal kept going.
No, certainly didn't do Arsenal any favours, did he?
Arsenal's all-time unbeaten record in league football, George Graham's Gunners, 26 matches, a couple shy of that back in 1990-91. That came to an end here at Stamford Bridge, with a defeat which was Arsenal's only league defeat in that championship winning season, 1990-91. They're behind at the bridge again.
But you know Chelsea, they do take leads in games, Martin, and I'm never convinced that they're going to hold on to that. Twice they had the lead against Manchester United, twice they conceded a goal, an equaliser.
Park.
And I think that was very close.
De Lucas. And David Seaman having to deal with the bounce. Gudjohnsen in pursuit. Cleared by Cole. Flags up again. Lampard. Well, certainly Gallas has been given license to gallop, and he could have a chance here. David Seaman refusing to concede the corner when it would have been perhaps a safer bet.
Sometimes simple football proves you get your rewards. That again was a ball that should have been played. It's over the top, lots of grass for Gallas to run into, and suddenly Arsenal have got a problem.
A bit of afters between Zola and Cole. By that goal, Chelsea lead the champions at half-time. Good to see the handshakes between Campbell and Zola. But Arsenal have got their hands full. They're not at full strength here. It's a London derby, and the smiles so far are with Chelsea. 1-0 to them at the break. Eidur Gudjohnsen still at Chelsea, if you believe all the speculation in the last couple of weeks. Talk of going to Manchester United. Tottenham were interested. Anyway, the transfer window is now closed. What you have is now what you get in the Premiership until January. No late arrivals over the past couple of days for Chelsea. Arsenal needed another goalkeeper and brought in one from Sweden, Rami Shaban. The goalkeeper here has been beaten in unusual circumstances. And Arsenal are playing catch-up at Chelsea. Keogh. To Lucas, who looks a good competitor in the centre of midfield. Doesn't shirk a challenge. The Chelsea players yellow-carded in the first half. And Wiltor had run offside, so there needed to be another avenue of approach from Toure. Got support from Cole.
I think that's a little bit of inexperience from Ashley Cole there, Martin. I don't understand that with players who you get somebody in the corner flag, facing his own goal, he ain't going anywhere. You can take a throw in up there, or you'll get yourself a corner. But Ashley Cole just launched into a tackle that was either going to give a goal kick as he's done, or certainly a free kick, which it almost did.
He's got a ticking off as well from referee Durso.
And Arsenal need to get players forward, more players forward, to support Sylvain Wiltor, because Kanu hasn't done an awful lot of that. And I think when Henry doesn't play, and they normally have Wiltor in a wide area when the two front men playing, he gives great support from that kind of area. They haven't had that today.
And how often in the recent past have Chelsea been in front against Arsenal and not won the game?
I don't think the game is over and gone by any stretch of the imagination, but Arsenal, I think, know they have to play better than they did in the first half.
Here's Cole. Toure's tackle. Ashley Cole squeeze it to Parla. Toure to one side and Wiltor to the other. Couldn't quite find either. But the stage is really set here at Stamford Bridge. Arsenal have been so high and mighty in the last 12 months or so, and very proud of a run. And as Andy was saying, there was talk, and David O'Leary was saying about going through the whole season unbeaten. Well, they've got a right old battle on their hands.
Oh no.
Patrick Vieira goes off for a second yellow card, and that battle gets even more difficult.
I think the referee's wrong here. I think Gronkja kicks the underside of Patrick Vieira's foot. He goes to clear the ball and knock it across field. He kicks Vieira's foot. I don't think he can believe it.
Arsene Wenger questioning the fourth official, Dermot Gallagher.
As he turns here, Vieira will come across. There's a kick there. You can see what happens, Mark. That's the kind of thing that happens, and I'm not joking, time and time again in football. Because people go and it's the follow through of the actual strike. He goes to put his foot to block it, and he follows through, and it's the follow through that carries onto the studs of Patrick Vieira.
So Arsene Wenger, whose team have been pretty well behaved in recent months. Of course, they did have a rash of red cards over the first half of last season. There may have been something thrown onto the pitch here. You can quite clearly see what it is.
Well, that's inexcusable for that to happen after it, but I don't think referees do themselves any favours by decisions like that, I have to be honest.
There's a coin been thrown as well. Anyway, the bottom line is that Arsenal are down to 10 men. They're a goal down. It's going to need all their renowned fighting spirit here, all the flair that they can muster. The ball well and truly in Chelsea's court.
They've got to be careful not to lose the head as well, Mark, the rest of the players that are out there.
Kanu. Wiltor. The 8th time Patrick Vieira has been red carded as an Arsenal player. Gilberto. Men to spare for Chelsea. They do need to keep their heads clear. Toure. He has got dribbling skills, but he uses the supporting Ashley Cole. And it's level. It's Toure on the line who's turned it in. Arsenal in adversity have found strength again. 1-1.
Well, he deserves it. He deserves it, the young man, I tell you, Martin Toure, because he started it a long way away. Claudio Ranieri will think, how did he manage to travel so far? But he did. He went through a couple of tackles, but just watch where he ends up. He plays the ball and then just keeps going. It's a delightful ball from Ashley Cole. I think Wiltor might have scored, it might have been going in, but you don't take any chances. Gallas might have hooked it off the line.
Here's Frank Lampard. Well, a late winner at Charlton, a late equaliser at Southampton.
Well, he's right to try it, I think. But it must be so frustrating being a Chelsea fan. You see your team take the lead twice against Manchester United, not win the game. You see your team take the lead here against your biggest rivals and the best player sent off, and you don't see it through.
Campbell. Last chance maybe for Chelsea, and the Lampard dallied, the Lucas didn't. Good Johnson. David Seaman doesn't get there. Gronkia. Melchiot. Shot deflected for a corner. Well, we're well over the 3 minutes.
Well, normally, what is it, 30 seconds for the substitution, Martin, they allow?
We're well over 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Gronkia allowed to take the corner, and Seaman does just what Arsenal asked of him.
Well, that must be it now.
Arsenal are still unbeaten in the year 2002. thanks to a 21-year-old from the Ivory Coast, Kolo Touré, in difficult circumstances, rescuing a point here. They were down to 10 men when the goal came. Patrick Vieira sent off for 2 bookable offences. That run now 25 league games, 1 short of the all-time club record. Chelsea, well, they're still unbeaten this season. And Tottenham, who would have been overtaken today by a Gunners win, still top the table tonight. 1-1 at Stamford Bridge.
Arsene, the unbeaten run goes on, but the back pages tomorrow will all be full of the sending off of Patrick Vieira. What was your opinion?
Well, I would say that my team has been great again today, physically, technically and mentally. And the sending off of Patrick Vieira, in my opinion, from the bench was very harsh. He went to play the ball in both occasions and he got unfortunately punished. I hope the referee will have a look at it, and I believe that out of the heat of a game with an objective view, he will reconsider the situation.
Patrick, you're sending off. What's your version of events?
Of course, I'm really disappointed today because it's never easy to leave the pitch. And thinking about it, I'm really disappointed to be sent off because I don't think I deserve it. The both yellow card was really hard. The first one, it was a challenge. I went for the ball and Zola just jumped over me and I didn't touch him. It's true that I didn't touch the ball as well, but it's too hard for the yellow card. The second one, he just shot on the ball, but he shot on my feet and he went on the floor. And I feel that both yellow cards, I didn't deserve it. So I hope that the referee will watch it again, and I hope that he will come back on his decision.
What's your version of what happened?
I don't really know. I think I'm trying to kick it back, and as I kick it back, I think I just kicked through and I hit the bottom of Patrick's foot. I don't think he did it on purpose, but I mean, I don't want to have him sent off. That's the referee's decision. I guess it was difficult for the referee.
The goal that you conceded, was David Seaman at fault for that one?
Well, I'm not sure because he expected was Gudjohnsen, I think, in front of him, and maybe he expected a deflection of Gudjohnsen. Then, of course, when he doesn't go first for the ball, he has no chance anymore.
Kolo Touré was man of the match. He seemed very direct, very confident. What did you tell him to do today?
To be direct, because that's what we needed today. We had, of course, a lack of pace a little bit in some occasions, and we needed somebody to be very direct. He did it very, very well, and was already